We are still here, guys, and I'm joined by Coach Motsepe from Rosina Sedibane. Coach, what a match!
Yeah, good performance. I'm proud of the boys. I think tactically we're disciplined. Technically under these conditions, we made sure that our ball rotations were proper. We made sure that we find spaces, empty spaces, both in front and behind the opponent. And I think once we got into the rhythm, we started combining very well, creating chances. I think we created about how many? 9, 10, 11 in the first half. That's a lot. And to go into half time, 0-0. But I always have to believe in these boys. Remember, this is the first competitive match for the season for them, to be honest. And to see them giving such a performance, for me, I'm very, 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 very proud, because they've been putting in the work. They've been working very hard to make sure that whenever the opportunity will come, we'll make sure that we go for glory and the 3 points.
What was your message to the players before the game? Because I see some of the Delphos players, they are a bit older than your players, yet you managed to win the game 5-0. What was your message to the players before the game?
First thing first, let's keep possession. Once we are in possession, let's make sure our ball rotations are quite proper. Let's make sure we make them work harder. So basically we wanted to move the ball faster. The more the opponent chase, the more the game plan goes out the window, and that's what we wanted to do first. So we needed to make sure that we find each other, especially in wide channels, so that whenever then we come inside, we are able to find players, and then we find the third man running. Then in that instance, then once we arrive at the last third, there are two things: either you go for the shot or either you go for the final pass. But should you not find the two, you always have a player beside you or behind you. Just make a turn, play alongside, and then take it on yourself, so that we keep on rotating until we find the right spaces.
And then before halftime, it was 0-0. Were you not bothered? Because now you're trying everything that you can, but still no goals were not coming. But come second half, 5 goals.
I was a bit concerned. Like I said, we created more than 9 chances in the first half. So obviously, as a coach, you start thinking. These boys are, most of them, they're 16, 17. We playing against experienced team. They've been here. We've been there with them before. And last year we played the very same game. And I knew that at some point the experience will come through. But lucky for us, these boys were just showing a lot of energy. They were so positive. And in the changes that we made, you saw the first changes we made, 2 changes. And then to the effect, we managed, to up the game, to create a little bit more chances, and we were a little bit clinical. That's the difference between the first and the second half. In the second half, we were very solid, we were very clinical, and after the first 2 goals, I decided, no, let me make another change to make sure that we support play, because I needed us to score more goals, And the 3 goals that came after, you could see we were just on top of the game. And then later on, that's when we did the 2 subs. So we're introducing another keeper, and then closing the middle channel with a defensive mix. So yeah, I think it's a plan well worked for us.
And now with the players like Kavo and Dokos in your team, I'm sure you must be happy, because the way they play wonderful football.
I think I take pride on what we do at Rosina, from the under-13s all the way to the under-19s. We make sure that our programs are proper. We make sure that the coaching staff is proper, so that the two, when they meet this talent that we have, we are able to produce exactly what we're seeing here this afternoon. So I'm quite excited about the work that we do. Obviously, I'm not alone. Coach Colin Mamanyani has been the one working extremely hard with these boys. And to see them performing this way, in the early stages of the season, already it says to me we should be having a mouth-watering season. They should have traveled to Rustenburg for a tournament. Unfortunately, it was postponed. But now we're using this game as a preparation, because we're going for the Curo Halala Cup next month, and that's a big one. It's 100,000 stake, top schools, top 64 schools in the country.
Wow!
So to see a performance like this, knowing that we are preparing for such a tournament, for me it gives me goosebumps, and I'm very excited. But yeah, credit to our school management, credit to our sports department, because I think from day one, ever since we opened, we've been working very hard to make sure that we prepare all the divisions, not just these boys, all the divisions, to be able to come and give such performances. But yeah, our development structures are in good hands, and I'm very proud.
And you're talking of proud. We saw the pitch because of the weather. It was a bit heavier, but it was like you playing a normal game, and the boys were just enjoying the game.
I always say, once you get the experience and the right coaches for your program, then the preparation, the amount of work that goes into preparing these boys, you're always going to find something out of it. And we prepare them for all kinds of conditions. Some games are tactically tough, some games are just a little bit rough, some games, today the conditions didn't help, but you saw them, they were playing as if it's normal, they were playing as if like they're playing in these conditions day in, day out. But it goes to the work that we do on a daily basis, because we are about making sure that the development of each and every player, we don't skip, we don't leave any stones unturned. We pay attention to even the finest details. So hence now you see these boys playing with a bit of confidence. Our keeper is 16 years old. He was with the under 15 national team last year, and then he's still in the program. So you can tell that the amount of work that we do, we make sure that our players they come through, and we always look for opportunities for them beyond where they are now.
And then any last words to your players and also the plans of going to the next game?
We're going to have a very long season. The matches will come thick and fast. We need them to keep calm. We need them to stay disciplined, most importantly, and continue to work hard. There's no substitute for that. For them to be able to give this kind of performance. Imagine first game they perform like this, 3-4 games down the line. If they stay sharp, they stay, then you know what to expect. Exactly. So I will say to them, let's stay calm. Let's keep going. Let's continue to work hard, and the football gods are watching. You'll never know what should be next.
Exactly. Thank you, Coach, for your time, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.